Hi, my name's Jake, and this is episode 10 or 11 or something of Jake Makes Food. Today, we're gonna be making a summer favorite of mine. It is a grilled Caesar salad with chicken. We're gonna do a couple things different than I would normally do just because I didn't have everything here. But we have some Newman's Own Caesar dressing, some croutons. Normally I would use my own crostinis and grill those too. But today I'm just gonna use croutons. We have some romaine heart lettuce, some shaved Parmesan, and our chicken breast. I'm also pleased to announce that today's episode is sponsored by Reign Energy. I'm just kidding, we're not actually sponsored, but I was thirsty, so. Reign. First things first, we are going to start by getting our chicken out and getting that like marinated a little bit. And we're actually gonna marinate that in some of the Caesar dressing. All right, so we're gonna start with our chicken breast here, and I have 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm gonna put these in our bowl. And I'm gonna be adding some of the Caesar dressing to that. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. I wanna mix it in, go wash them again, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so we're gonna add some of our Caesar dressing in here, and we don't need a lot, because obviously we're gonna be adding it to our salad, but we just wanna kind of marinate the chicken in it a little bit. And then we're gonna add a little bit of our freshly ground Tello cherry pepper, a little bit of just plain table salt, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then we're gonna mix this up, wash your hands again, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next step. So this next part that we're gonna do is we're gonna get out some of our romaine hearts. All right, so there's 1, there's 2. I will set this other one off to the side. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these in half the long ways, and we're gonna leave this bottom on there just for now while it's on the grill, just so that they kind of stay together. So we will cut down half, and then we will cut down the other half. And then basically what you're gonna get is your cross section there. And we'll do that on the other one as well. And we are going to brush on a little bit of olive oil. And that's just gonna help induce some grill marks, keep them from sticking to the grill too much. And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. So now that our chicken has had some time to marinate, our romaine hearts are ready to put on the grill. We're gonna put our chicken on and get that started. And I'm gonna be using tongs for this part, that way I don't have to wash my hands for the 20th time. And then I'm gonna put these breasts down on the grill. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper on the side that's up. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. And then we'll close the grill, let these cook for a few minutes until we feel like they're starting to firm up on that bottom side. The key is to not flip until the bottom is basically cooked all the way through and they release pretty easily. And we only wanna flip them once. All right, so our chicken is basically starting to cook through, and we've just flipped it to start cooking that other quarter. So basically what I do is I let it cook about 3/4 of the way through. I flip it and turn the heat up a little bit just to sear that last remaining quarter and get a nice grill mark look on top. And then what we're gonna do with that other side now that we flipped is we're gonna go and add salt and pepper to that side as well. So now that our chicken is basically gonna be done in the next minute or 2, we're gonna put on our romaine lettuce. Obviously this is not gonna take nearly as long, and we also wanna be careful about where we put it on the grill. So on my grill, it tends to heat a lot more towards the front and left corner, so I'm gonna be putting these mostly in the back. And I will move the chicken breast to the front. And we'll just give them a light press. And there's a couple of scraps here, and we have a lot of rabbits and cats and squirrels and stuff. So, as we say in the Zutella household, and I stole this from one of our exchange students, to the nature. So, yeah, maybe this is why we have so many rabbits. So first off, we're gonna take our Caesar dressing. Now, you could make this yourself. Obviously, I've made my own Caesar before, but for today, we're just gonna be using this. I've had this dressing as well, it's really good. And we're gonna elevate a couple of the elements of it. So we're gonna add about a half tablespoon of lemon. And we have a little bit of extra salt and pepper, so we're just gonna put that in there. Give that a little mix. All right, so we've made our dressing. We're gonna check on our chicken. We're gonna check our romaine. Those are probably getting pretty close to done. All right, and this is kind of what we want out of our romaine. You'll notice there's some grill marks. It's nice and warm, almost too warm to hold. So we have our nice romaine lettuce. Now, typically what I do is I would put the whole romaine on here and eat it with a knife and fork. So I'm gonna show you kind of how I would plate this usually. And we're gonna add some shaved Parmesan. And then we're gonna slice our chicken breast. And we're gonna add our dressing. And here you go. You have our grilled romaine lettuce, chicken Caesar salad. It's a great summer meal, very vibrant and fresh. That lemon really pops. And we're gonna dig in here in a second. Grilled chicken Caesar salad, delicious. So, if you don't want to plate it with a whole romaine heart like this, you can just do what I did and basically cut it up into little pieces, and then you just toss them in your salad dressing. The big thing is you just want to make sure you're above this part where it's super thick. Then we'll just kind of mix it all up. Add some shaved Parmesan, add some croutons. And then there you go. And we'll add our chicken to this, and you can make it big for a whole family or whatever. But it's a great way to make a salad and something that's kind of interesting way to do a summer dish. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.